the corner at some point. We saw the confidence level skyrocket after they won that first game.
Yep.
And just like that, a match not too many people had predicted. But this is, what does Evo mean to me? It means not even having time to run my mouth because there's another amazing match coming to the stage right now. And it's going to be Fuudo, another Evo champion, blah, blah, blah. Like, we're trotting out another Evo champion.
And how many top 8s did has Eduardo had?
I think it's more, we'd have a shorter list of non-top 8s.
Right, exactly. Yeah. He burst onto the scene in 2009, the first year, as the unknown player. The reason why he's named RZR, he actually was sponsored by the group VVV there, and his nickname was VVV Scrub. That was his handle. But everyone didn't call him. They were like, who's this Puerto Rican Balrog? Who's this Dude, this Puerto Rican Balrog is really good. And that was it. He adopted that name. He's been PR Balrog ever since.
You like the humility. There's nowhere to go but up in the nickname department when you're VVV Scrub.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Fuudo with a little half smile. There was not a lot of energy behind that smile. It seemed like a little insincere smile. I mean, and Rog is look at that. what is that face?
These two have fought each other plenty of times, so I believe it's gone back and forth between these two players. I don't have the exact stats there.
I think to me this is a really interesting match of styles. Fuudo very technical, very controlling, very safe. PR Balrog also has that sort of explosive quality to him where he can do the sort of seemingly impossible by pulling out some surprises. We'll see if he has any of those, or if he even needs any of those in this match.
RZR has been playing so strong since CEO tried to retire from Street Fighter after Capcom Cup last year, but you know what? It's so hard to leave this game. It really is.
Everybody says they're going to get out of fighting games, and then you see him again next year.
Yeah,
wow, great challenge and great punish with that standing jab.
Yeah, honestly, it's just that adrenaline rush, that drive to beat your opponent. It's so hard to walk away from it.
You need that drug, man. It's a special thing. What? Low strong out of the air.
That was some Alpha 3 style stuff right there.
Interesting ideas. And RZR getting it done toe-to-toe with Fuudo. Spicing it up just enough.
RZR has told me in the past that his mix-up game, he literally has like a die in his mind that he rolls. And the numbers match up to results, and he tries to randomize it that way.
He doesn't even want to fall into his own traps.
Exactly.
Okay, a little aggressive on the throw. Fuudo with a solid punish, but still anybody's match here in round 2. Evo 2015.
And this is why RZR has so much success with a character, though, that doesn't you typically have a lot of success. He just goes in.
Yeah.
Very aggressive with this character.
And again, this character with a lot of foot speed, a lot of damage potential. Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Threatening low rush, maybe to set up possibly an overhead rush.
Yeah.
What?
Beautiful reaction.
He has that queued up.
And with that, he's going to tie it up. And now this is that situation that he had before.
He
had to save himself. Had to save himself. Yeah. Ooh, too far.
What? Goes low again.
2-hit combo because he got the counter hit.
Yes.
What? Oh, not quite.
The wrong time to drop. Both of these guys realize this scramble situation. They don't want to give it away. Balrog relentlessly blocking.
Wow, why would you do that?
Like,
why would you do that? And RZR is thinking the same thing.
This is
why
crazy.
Would I go
crazy.
For that? Yeah.
He was playing so smart. It was the right thing. Fuudo had to come to him. He was holding it down, and he second-guessed himself and tried to bust his focus attack, which was also not necessary. Didn't need to do a focus breaker when he was that low in life. He knows he made a little mistake, and Fuudo back in it just like this.
All right, now the key is, can RZR recover from this, or can Fuudo ride this little momentum?
Wow.
Great flame kick.
I don't think you're going to catch Fuudo sleeping too often from those kind of knockdown situations.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great player. Of course, we always talk about it. One of the gods of Virtua Fighter.
Yes.
And being good at that game is not easy.
Yeah, don't bet against a Virtua Fighter player.
Yeah,
They're very scary.
What? RZR just going in. Challenging again, going low. Yeah, that's punishable.
Yeah, the low is.
Ooh.
Yeah. Just.
All right.
All right. So game 1 to RZR. That could have broken so many different ways, so many different times.
Yes.
Wow.
RZR though with a great recovery is going to move forward. 1 game up over RZR's Fuudo. Again, Fuudo, a player who made top 8 last year.
Evil Genius finds the counter hit.
Just going in.
And dizzy risk, and Fuudo answering back says, I don't want to get dizzy just like this. I don't want to give him that rush. And PR Balrog overextends a little bit. Now Fuudo able to bring it back.
PR Rog really did not have a great Evo last year. He wants to make up for that so badly. Wow, didn't get punished off of that. That is definitely fairly negative on block.
Yeah, it is range dependent, but for sure punishable. Fuudo looking, and again, now this is the same situation we saw. Okay.
Beautiful use of that meter to finish that round off. PR Balrog at match point.
And the appropriate flag waving in the background.
Right,
Thank you.
Exactly, thank you.
Flag man or woman.
Oh, he wanted to go walk up for a throw.
Yes.
He was
PR
trying to get a
Balrog,
stroll in the park.
He's in his zone right now. He's playing smart. He realizes the mistakes he made to let Fuudo have that round in game one.
Smart. Had to burn that meter to get away from there, so he didn't have the meter to get away from that situation. Wow. Fuudo let go of the focus, it looked like a little early.
Oh, I love the walk up and throw. Great reactions from Fuudo, though.
PR Rog, once again, after the turnaround punch, just challenging. Now, PR Rog, you see he's charged. He's looking for that chicken wing. He's looking for the Rekakaku.
Well, and we're not seeing that from Fei Long because Fuudo still smarting from that ultra punish.
Yeah, exactly.
In game one. Oh. Big low fierce.
Oh, no crumple.
This is match point for PR Balrog, the evil genius. Fuudo must hold on to this and find a way to. Oh!
Oh, wrong.
No
they
punish.
Get it. It's
Is it
ultra.
enough?
Not
Will it be enough? The crowd is on their feet.
Does not do a lot of damage, but he's right there. What's the mix-up throw? Oh,
Watch
wait,
full forward.
but then the EX rush from PR Balrog.
Insanity. That was so next level. The level of anticipation in that wake-up game. Stacking. And, yeah, PR Balrog, of course, hailing originally from Puerto Rico. USA, very
yes.
welcoming arms for winners. You're a winner. You're our man. Of course, PR Balrog's been here for quite a long time. Made a nice life for himself up in NorCal.
Yeah, like I mentioned, PR Balrog, he's had so much success in Street Fighter 4 every year at EVO, and then last year, not even in just Street Fighter 4, in every game, he had a really bad day, be a bad weekend. He performed very poorly. I theorize in myself that, you know, it might have been one of the reasons that factored into maybe him thinking about retiring. You know, it was like, maybe I don't have it anymore.
It's tough to know, like that situation, whether you're having a bad day or whether it's maybe time to think about another path. But we're going to turn it over to a match from our sponsors now that we're finally done with exciting matches for them. Oh, wait, no. There's another thrilling one. Message from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Let's get this over with.
Interesting stuff there. Interesting stuff. I feel like the name is like an amalgamation of like Dudley moves. Instead of Rolling Thunder, it's like Rising Thunder.
What's the corkscrew? What's the up and down name? The move that no one ever
like
uses.
Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt.
Right? Yeah.
Okay,
See, there you go. So maybe that is the Rising Thunder. You know. I'm not sure. Yeah.
That move's often rising. It's not often landing on an opponent.
But I mean, it's interesting seeing a fighting game there going with the free-to-play model. It looks like. So
we'll see.
See how that goes. Interesting stuff. Okay.
So it will be, of course, Pepe Day, renowned for his El Fuerte. He's going to be bringing it. Mad Cats and our Kappa collaborating to bring him here.
Going up against Kindebu, who we have seen with much success here on the stream, using Elena.
Yeah, it's an absolute wall until he ran into Filipino Man.
Well, for Elena, yeah. That was Elena. That was unfortunately for Sako. But let's see if Kindebu can keep this Elena train rolling. It's going up against Peppadai, probably we were told now considered the best Fuerte in Japan, as all the previous Fuerte players in Japan seem to have stopped playing the game. So
that's one way to the top.
Yep.
But Pepe Day, obviously, incredible player, and Fuerte has never been better than he is in this edition.
Yes, has gained a bunch of fundamental stuff.
Whoa.
And not lost any of his shenanigans. Is this
Did we
a
just
button
see-
check or?
I'm hoping we're in button chuck zone.
Nope. It looks like
I
this
don't
is
think
a
so.
true match. Yeah.
No punish there on a raw uppercut from Kendebu.
Yeah. I mean,
Interesting stuff.
It might have been just one of those situations where he was holding 2 buttons down, trying
Yeah.
to do something fancy to get out of that situation for the punish, and just didn't quite get it.
And now getting peppered. High, low,
Oh.
the barrage, no punish on that either.
Yeah, you have to know your appropriate punish to Q-bomb. If you don't know how to punish Q-bomb, you are in a losing proposition against this character.
Whoa.
Might have actually been able to combo that. I just don't think he was ready for that to happen.
He burns the meter. He's still not out of this match by a long
Oh,
shot.
no, not at all. Especially if he can get a situation where he can land that
Okay.
Ultra 2. Oh!
And I will say Kendebu has been announcing pretty consistently his answer to this kind of the Q-bomb pressure has been to jump back.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to deal with it. He's just going to jump back and maybe not get the greatest punish, but maybe get a jumping punish, depending.
Yeah. But like I said, when it gets dangerous when Pepidai builds up that Ultra 2 because a jump back,
Oh.
stun time.
So deep, and that's going to be, yeah.
But too many moves ahead of time, so this combo not going to do a ton of damage. So you
But
see
it-
him just do for the corner carry
Yeah, he gets a
instead.
double push on the ground and the cross up to the other side, and that is going to be a perfect to take game 1. And Kendebu seems to have really found his character. He
Yes.
hasn't always found his stride. Again, a notable player on past games. Didn't dive immediately into the Street Fighter 4
Right.
pool,
And when
but
he
has found
did-
his pace here.
And when he did, he used to use Cammy in this
Yeah.
game, but it seems like Kendebu working really well with Elena now. Oops. Hang on a second. I see one of the cannons walking up here. What happened?
And we're not going to see a switch to Seth from Pepide.
Wow.
He is hovering and head in hands. This is loser's bracket. He does take his responsibilities to his fans and supporters very seriously.
He
A
takes
very
the
grateful
game.
guy, a
Takes
humble
the-
guy who's really happy to be where he is
Yeah.
and have these kind of opportunities. So
I mentioned on the other stream, if you guys didn't hear the story of Pepidai, I mean, he traveled a long way to Tokyo Game Show.
yeah, as an unknown.
Yeah, and won that tournament, and immediately got, it became a fan favorite of a lot of people, including the giant crowd at R Kappa. That's why he sports that name. They've sponsored him, flown him out to a bunch of events. He's been to Canada, Europe. He's been to all over the United States.
And he is doing it. He is going to be playing Seth. He does not like that Fuerte match, and it is a rough match against Elena. You have to approach on the ground, and she's just got that wall of shorts, as well as peppering you with overhead attacks, and Fuerte, of course, without a great reversal.
Yep.
So Pepide willing to abandon his sort of most famous character for a preferable matchup. Oh, and gets caught going for a tandem.
Maybe not necessarily a preferable
no.
matchup.
This
Things
is not
are-
looking
yeah.
too good so far. Not like this, Pepide. Not like this.
Oh, and Pepidai adjusts himself in the chair, stretches a little bit. He knows he's in this for the long haul. He has to win with Seth 4 rounds in order to stay alive in this tournament, or Pepidai is going to be sent home by Kendebu.
Searching, establishing his distance. Kendebu is trying to see if he can get him to overcommit. Wow. Some nice unscaled damage there for Seth. Oh, and out of position. It was a gutsy read, but that dash just a little too slow. Good challenge on Wake Up.
Oh, yeah, he's
here
going to
comes.
FADC.
That's,
EX
oh, and the stun. That
That's
should be
gonna
the end.
do it.
Oh, and just like that, Pepide, R Kappa, Mad Cats,
Oh.
Pepide is out of here.
Yeah, like you
Kendebu.
said, takes this very seriously. You can see how heartbroken he is. And you know what? He is a man who is super grateful. You can totally tell that.
He's a working man,
Yeah.
literally. Like, he's just a guy who's working a regular kind of job in Japan who found a connection with these games, and it's taken him around the world just like that.
Yeah, and honestly, like, he has just worked so hard, and this lifestyle, it's